Hello everybody, my name is LEGO Lee and welcome back to LEGO Ninjago 2020 set review. Today we have the Empire Dragon. This set retails for about 30 US dollars, has 286 pieces, and here is a front look at your box. There's a quick look at the back of the box, and included with this set is one instruction manual that has about 75 pages of building. Here is the Empire Dragon all built up. Of course you get the dragon here, the 3 minifigures, and the only small side build included with this set here is a display stand for the Kitana. And if this Kitana looks familiar, that's because it's the exact same one that came in the Kai's Mech Jet set, and that set is $10 cheaper than this set. I find it very disappointing that LEGO repeated this Kitana piece in this set. The only difference here is the sticker. Speaking of Kai's Mech Jet, the first minifigure included with this set was also in Kai's Mech Jet. Of course, it's Kai. Not exclusive to this set, but a very cool figure nevertheless. His torso and leg printing are great, and the plethora of new pieces this minifigure has is ridiculous. The new mask piece looks great. The health bar behind his head is awesome. I love the new katana holder that also, of course, holds the health bar, and his weapon with that game controller hilt is a highlight piece in my opinion. Under all of this, he has a great face print, a good back print, and a good double-sided face, all around making a very cool, albeit not exclusive minifigure. Also included in this set here is Lloyd, who has all of the same new accessories that Kai has. However, his weapon actually uses a little bit of a different sword piece, but it still looks really nice. And this figure, like Kai, is not exclusive, but slightly harder to acquire than Kai. Underneath his mask piece, he has a good face print, and from the back, he has a great double-sided face and back printing as well. Finally, for minifigures here, this is Unagami, and this figure yet again is not exclusive to this set. However, this is by far the cheapest set you can get him in, and I'm not too interested in the bigger sets that he comes in, so I'm very glad to get him here because he is one heck of an awesome looking minifigure. I love his torso and dress printing, but clearly the highlight of this figure here not only is the cool shoulder pad piece, but the brand new beard piece and the brand new hair piece that we also saw on Okinu in the Gamers Market set, this time though in white and red. That combination looks brilliant. It's a great hair combination. I absolutely love it. Underneath that, he has a pretty cool face print, a good back print, a good back dress print, and a good double-sided face. So this all builds together to make an absolutely fabulous minifigure. Now you can take that Unagami figure we just looked at and actually put him into the cockpit section of this dragon right here. That is a very nice sticker control panel. Now, it looks pretty good for the most part, some more stickers on the side here. However, you see those gaps? Those gaps are pretty big, but it's actually very spacious, and it's easy to put your Unagami figure in here, even with his unique dress piece. And I love the windscreen piece right here. It's that Jedi Starfighter Interceptor piece, the S-foil piece in transparent orange. That looks so cool. Now let's talk about the bigger picture, the more finer details of the Empire Dragon here. But before we do that, let's take a minute to just appreciate the color scheme of this dragon. I mean, on the surface level, it's mostly just dark gray, gunmetal gray, and black pieces. But the accent colors here are teal, and then transparent orange, and the stickers here kind of have some red accents. It's an unconventional color scheme, and I think it looks amazing. This is one of the coolest looking aesthetics LEGO has ever come up with for Ninjago or just any theme. I think it truly pops and makes this thing stand out amongst a very crowded plethora of different LEGO Ninjago dragons. Of course, like most LEGO dragons, the most interesting design here is in the head, and this head I think looks spectacular. You can open the jaw right here. That's a nice point of articulation. You also have a Mixel style ball joint and a couple of ratchet joints back there. However, the posability with the neck isn't great, but it's decent enough. Now, there is some absolutely brilliant part usage here. Longhorn cow piece right there, that looks great. Car engine in gunmetal gray. That's super cool. I love this teal piece right here. And then right there, for some added shaping, is the old style Lego ski piece. Oh my gosh, that is so fantastic. Also, that's a printed 2x2 brick on either side for the eyes. I love that. However, the rest of the details you see here, like here and there, are stickers. Also, his little horns back here are pretty cool with some Next of Knights pieces and actually an Uruk-hai sword from the Lord of the Rings set. So I think a really greatly designed head for this Empire Dragon. The main arms slash the wings of this dragon here, question mark, because they don't really look like wings. However, they do use this new for 2020 piece that we also saw in the Lloyd's Mech Jet piece here in transparent orange. That looks really cool, and this design is very sleek. These stickers are a bit annoying to put on, but they look really good. But they don't really quite look like wings, and kind of like the Lloyd's Mech Dragon from the LEGO Ninjago movie wave, this thing has like engines underneath right here. Very simple design, but these engines, I guess, are what actually propels this dragon. Now, this arm right here is attached using an Exoforce ball joint, so it can move up and down and side to side, and then the feet are attached using the Exoforce Generation 2 style ball joints that have Bionicle style ball joints mixed in. That is very cool, and look at the foot. That's a simple design. It's really not very many pieces, but the toes are made using ice skates. That is so brilliant. However, I really do feel like there should have been an extra piece back here to give this foot a little bit more girth. More parts from the Next of Knights sets are used right here to capture the shoulders of this dragon, and these can move out of the way using Ninjago ball joints. However, they do kind of get in the way, and they end up hitting this piece or this, and I kind of wish that they were positioned a little bit better, but they do have stud shooters on right there. Now we can start to move towards the back section of this dragon. The hind legs are really simple. Not a lot of detail, really not too much going on, and speaking of simple, this whole back half of the dragon, I mean, you look at the front half, there's a lot going on. It's super imposing, looks really cool. The back half is kind of skinny and wimpy. Besides a couple of spikes here down the spine, there are very few little added details. I mean, look at this design. It's so skinny. It gets really thin right there. There's nothing special besides a couple of Next of Knights shields. I mean, this design is pretty boring, and I wish there were more pieces used to kind of build this up. Also, the tail here. The tail looks pretty good, and it uses a lot of the Mixel style ball joints, so the articulation is fantastic. However, for some reason, I mean, look at this. They just didn't cover up this ball joint here, and it's not like LEGO doesn't make a piece like this that doesn't have that added ball joint at the back, so I have no idea why they didn't just use the existing piece they had. However, the steel here still looks really good, and I love the gunmetal gray gold bars, and this piece I'll make for some good details, but the back half of this dragon definitely leaves a lot to be desired. If there's any such thing as an eye test for a LEGO set, this set here passes it with flying colors. And the reason I said colors is because the color scheme of this dragon that I've already raved about enough, I'm gonna rave about again because it's just that good. I think the color scheme here is one of the best in a LEGO set literally ever. I am obsessed with this color scheme. I cannot get enough of it. However, I did mention through this review a number of flaws, and the flaws I mentioned weren't nitpicks. They weren't major, but they weren't nitpicks. They were definitely things that needed to be pointed out. Also, there are no exclusive minifigures here. I love the fact that Unagami comes in a cheaper set, but he's still not exclusive, and even the Kitana isn't exclusive. So there are flaws with this set, but I think from just a pure look standpoint, it's fantastic. Playability is really solid. The design is mostly good besides some of the problems at the back. So I still really like this set, but those flaws I mentioned here are going to keep this from being an all-time great set. That's why this set here is going to get an 8 out of 10. Those are just my thoughts though. I'd love to hear yours in the comment section down below. Also guys, please follow me on this page. Look and try to find me on Patreon. Support me over there. That would be awesome. Like this video, share the video with all your friends, and I hope to see you guys next time on Ninjago Set Reviews. I will see you guys later.